Subramaniam Swamy is our first guest on this. He's joining us in our studios in Delhi, and just sitting down there, Gaurav Bhatia, national head of the legal cell of the Samajwadi Party. I want to say something at the start of News Hour tonight. We had a confirmed guest from the Aam Aadmi Party who opted out about 4 or 5 hours back. Then there was an informal conversation between those who contact our guests when we would ask them, why is the Aam Aadmi Party not willing to come on this debate? And we were told this, and I'm saying this verbatim. We were told, you can try, but today we will not say no to you formally, but informally, or otherwise we will all tell you that we are very busy campaigning and we are very busy doing other things. So in other words, a very senior person of the Aam Aadmi Party told the News Hour team that we will not come on your program, we'll find some excuse for not coming on your program, which I think is strange, because if Arvind Kejriwal's basic tenet is seeking accountability from others, why is he running away from a moment such as this? It's time the Aam Aadmi Party answers a few straight questions. And Arvind Kejriwal, if you're watching tonight, you are free to call. Or you want to send someone, you can still come on the News Hour, but right now you opted not to be on the debate. I'm putting this on record. Gaurav Bhatia and Subramaniam Swamy, welcome. Subramaniam Swamy devoted a large part of his press conference to this particular subject today. What do you find so interesting here, Mr. Subramaniam Swamy? Are you simply being finicky here, pointing fingers in the other direction when you should actually be talking today about the arrest of BJP MP Dinu Solanki in connection with the sensational murder of an RTI activist? You should have been talking about that, but you're talking about the Aam Aadmi Party.
Well, that was a story that broke today, so I have to do some research on it. Whereas on this Kejriwal, I had some time to do research, so I came well prepared for my press conference. Right. And what surprised me is that he says he didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
Now you go and you go and call on a total stranger without checking the background. This is unbelievable. This means that the man, having been caught, he is now not ready to own up that he went there essentially for the purpose of
what?
For the purpose of trying to get some support, and got caught. And now he doesn't want to
so what's wrong with getting support? Be specific. What's wrong with getting support? You don't get support of controversial characters? You don't have party MPs who are controversial? You didn't get Vittal Bhai Radadia back into the BJP? You didn't welcome him back? You don't have Dinu Solanki in your party? Your party didn't try to get Mr. Kushwaha in despite corruption charges? I mean, this is the first time somebody is touching a controversial figure. Mr. Subramaniam Swamy, what exactly are you saying here?
I am telling you this, that this is a matter on which it's not a question of an individual MP breaking the law.
Okay.
Here is a man who is not a part of your party, and he is supposed to be a Maulana, and he talks about a defenseless woman called Taslima Nasrina, and says, anyone who cuts her head off and brings it here, I'll give 5 lakh rupees. Now, such a person you want to be associated with. It's a totally different thing.
No, but they are not the only ones.
Committed some act of corruption.
It's not only the Aam Aadmi Party, it's the Samajwadi Party, isn't it, Gaurav Bhatia? You know, despite, this is a man who says, this is the man who says, Gaurav Bhatia, that anyone who beheads Taslima Nasreen will be given a reward of 5 lakh rupees. Then he says, anyone who beheads George Bush, right, will be given an award. He announces prize monies for these kind of things, these kind of contests. Now he wants to back off. And despite all these comments that he has made, your party made him vice chairman of the State Handloom Corporation with the rank of Minister of State. Why do you allow a person who calls for public beheadings to be made a minister level person in your government? Gaurav Bhatia.
Arnab, first of all, I would say this, that I would like to talk on the subject of Mr. Arvind Kejriwal meeting him, and that is, if you allow me, and then I'll answer your question as well. First and foremost, what is clear after Mr. Kejriwal met him is that Mr. Kejriwal preaches something else but practices something else. And I think, you know, when he would have to stand against politicians, he would also understand that what he is preaching might not be able to follow what he was doing. Now, the most important part is that his principles today have completely fallen apart. It is important that you believe in something and you follow it. I've always seen Mr. Kejriwal saying that we will not do politics of religion. We will only go by what the Aam Aadmi says. But today, you know, your channel shows that he's beating cleric. I think it's just a...
No, he says I didn't know. Arvind Kejriwal says, no, 1 minute, Gaurav, Arvind Kejriwal says, sorry, sir, 1 minute. See, first of all, I really believe that Arvind Kejriwal should not have told his party people to avoid the news hour tonight. On most days, they are very happy pointing fingers at the whole world. When the one day comes when they have to answer questions for themselves, they run away from the news hour debate. I don't know why.
Your talk show.
No, I don't know why. But anyway, that they should explain. For next time they come, we'll ask them. The question tonight is this. You see, the question tonight is very simple. Forget Arvind Kejriwal. He's not there today. He says, I didn't know. He says, I didn't know this man's past, etc., etc. But what about you, Gaurav? What about you? You don't want to talk about Tauqir Raza Khan. You don't want to talk about the rank that you gave him. You don't want to talk about the meeting he had with Mulayam Singh Yadav, the meeting he had with Akhilesh, when he said he would support you in the Lok Sabha elections and contest the assembly elections jointly. You had no hesitation in joining hands with the person who calls for beheadings.
I'll answer your question, Arnav.
Now answer my question. Thank you.
I will answer your question, Arnav. Whatever he said, we don't subscribe to that kind of ideology. We don't say that his statements are right. In fact, I am condemning those statements. Those are not to be made by any person whatsoever.
No, what are you talking about? In 2010, 1 minute. In 2010, according to my research, when he was arrested in Bareilly for allegedly inciting people during a riot, your party was at the forefront in protesting his arrest. Mulayam Singh Yadav called it an insult. What are you talking about? Look back at your archives. You addressed a man who has called for a bounty on other people's heads as a prominent ulema. No, you want to change your line. You want to change your line. You're not going to let you do that.
I'm telling you what my party believes in and what I believe in.
No, you don't believe in what your party believed in earlier.
Statements.
No, you don't believe in what your party believed in earlier.
Arnav, why don't you allow me to complete myself?
No, has your belief changed?
Question, I'm entitled to reply to it.
Have your beliefs changed?
Yeah.
Why?
I have said that we don't subscribe to these statements.
Why have your beliefs changed? After Arvind Kejriwal has met him.
These are not statements that should be made by anybody. Because
why is
we should believe in rule of law.
You see,
and nobody has the right to make such statements.
You see, this is the problem. No. What is Arvind Kejriwal doing? He is doing what you people have done. Yes. All the time. No, 1 minute. 1 minute, please. No, 1 minute. First of all, let's get Subramaniam Swamy in before it becomes between you and me. If Subramaniam Swamy wants to say something, Arvind Kejriwal is following the line that has been set for him by others, including the Congress and the Samajwadi Party, as far as this man is concerned. Subramaniam Swamy can take you on, then we'll come back.
Yeah. Well, you see, Kejriwal then should say that I am just like Mulayam Singh or any other politician. Why does he give these lectures to everybody that he is a man with such a different person, such an angel, that he is now going around with a jadoo saying that I'll clean everything up? Now that's the problem. And then you go and do something, none of us will do it. I don't think that you will ever find a situation where somebody has said, I'll cut off somebody's head and I'll pay for anybody who cuts off a head of a woman, I'll pay 5 lakh rupees. For what? Because she wrote a book he didn't like. This is an extraordinary criminal act on his part. It's criminality up to the extreme. And Mr. Kejriwal says, I didn't even know who he was. Then why did he go and meet him if he didn't know who he was? What is the importance of meeting him? The hypocrisy of Mr. Kejriwal has now come out in the open. And that is what the public should know. He is a hypocrite.
No, but Mr. Let's not. We'll understand that. No, one second. We can all. We can make it very easy. No.
Regarding the hypocrisy of Mr. Arvind
really,
Kejriwal.
And not your hypocrisy.
It is very important that you discuss that.
Why should I not see? Arvind Kejriwal is not here, and I'm going to ask Arvind Kejriwal point blank about his hypocrisy.
Here, so
no, 1 minute. Arvind Kejriwal knows when he faced me. I don't pull my punches. Gaurav Bhatia, I don't pull my punches, and I will ask Arvind Kejriwal or any of his party about the hypocrisy when I meet them. You see, the unfortunate part is today that the Aam Aadmi Party, when they realized this was a debate on this subject, they fixed and then they took a decision, they pulled out, and then they all said, we will not come on your program. Which is, let me ask you about your hypocrisy in the meantime. What I find very ironic, Gaurav, is that
See, I am very much.
Can we talk about your hypocrisy till
then? Your debate, Arnav.
No, I understand.
I did not avoid your debate. No, I knew the topic, but I am still there on the debate.
I appreciate. I put on record my appreciation. Now let me ask my question. Isn't it ironic that a person who makes these comments about beheadings first goes and supports the Congress party, Then he joins the Samajwadi Party-led government in Uttar Pradesh. Then he quits that government over its inaction
he's not
during the
joined that
Muzaffarnagar
government.
riots.
That is factually not
No,
correct.
then
Not correct.
He
is not joined the government, Arnab. He is heading an organization. He is the vice chairman of that organization. He is not part of a
And what does that organization do? What dealing does it have with the government? Is it a private sector organization?
So, but is it part of the government?
Who
There is a
appoints
difference
the
between
chairman
an
of that?
organization-
Who appoints the chairman of that organization?
Yes. It is not the UP government that has appointed the chairman, Arnab.
So
The chairman has to perform functions of that particular organization.
with the rank
He is
of
not
Minister of
part
State,
the governance or
with the rank of Minister of
a
State. No. So what's really hurting you is that the person
Yes,
you
that
have a
is
deal
correct.
with
He's
is
been
being
given
wooed by
that
Arvind
rank, yes.
Kejriwal.
No, that is correct. He's been given, but to say that he's part of the government is not correct. I am only disputing that part.
Well, I take your point. I've been waiting for a phone call from the Aam Aadmi Party since then. I thought they would call in and realize the folly of
That
avoiding
will
the
not
debate
happen,
tonight. That's
Arnab.
not going to happen tonight.
I assure you, there will be no
Subramaniam
phone call
Swamy.
tonight.
Subramaniam Swamy wants to come in. Yes, last
Yeah.
word.
Yes. I want to say, see, this particular fiasco in which Kejriwal has got caught red-handed is not an exception. He went to on this Batla House. He said that Batla House is a fake encounter. How does he know? And now it has been proved to be totally wrong. But he has expressed an opinion. His prominent party people say Kashmir should be handed over to Pakistan if that brings peace. There are so many things, you put them together. His advocacy of Maoists, who they should be let off. His association with Naxalites. So all these things are put together. The public must know that Mr. Kejriwal is not the one who's come here on a anti-corruption plank, but he's actually got a secret agenda which is anti-national.
Well, I think I can only say this, that when questions are tough, the Congress should take the tough questions, the BJP should take. So tomorrow, I hope we'll be discussing Jetwa. BJP will come on the subject. And also, I think the Aam Aadmi Party should also come on the debates. It's not good to come on debates only when they are convenient to you. Well, we have debate number 3 on the MPs, the 2 MPs who have been arrested. That's coming up in a few minutes on the News Hour tonight. Thank you, gentlemen.